Hello everyone, and this is my weekend preview for the week starting on March the 20th, 2017. This week is going to be more basic content in the terms of what I'm able to get out to you, because a lot of the stuff that is going on is more on the filming side of everything. There are certain things I've kind of noticed. I've gone back in my archives. I have an initial playthrough, and it's not completed yet, but I have initial playthrough of Ori and the Blind Forest. I never released in any way, shape, or form. I'm considering that for my playthrough channel at this point in time. In that sense of everything. Also, my second run, The Killer, is currently on the way, and I am working on that at this point in time as well in Killer Instinct. I'm working through that. If you saw that, I put the qualifying matches up there. I worked with Django and Thunder because I was playing around with Ultimates for a little bit, because that was right when Ultimates were coming out, to go along with everything. And the current playthrough, where I am now on my promotion match in Bronze, because if you see at the end of the qualifying matches, I get put in Bronze again. I am currently working with Django, and that's how the entire go through up to Killer again is going to take. I have a feeling I know where this is going to go, because I've had very good success in the Bronze side of everything. I might have some continued success in Silver. I bet you once I get the Gold, it's going to get extremely tough for me, because I don't feel like my Django's up to snuff on there, and it's going to have to definitely improve once it gets into that sector. And we'll see how that ends up playing off, if it does improve to that level in any way, shape, or form. I know I had some trouble way back when they made you requalify and everything at the beginning of Season 3, and with Saberwolf, so we'll see what ends up happening when we get to there. I might even be streaming some of those. The Bronze stuff I've pretty much not streamed, and I'm not even really recording because not too much is happening. I'll definitely record the promotion match and everything, but we're in the works of making that another video again. And like I said, I'll probably even potentially stream it at some point in time as well. Maybe Silver, going through Silver and Gold and all the way into Killer again. At least that's the game plan. Who knows if it's going to end up happening fully with Django. That's the aspect, is to go strictly with Django this time around and not have to go to Saberwolf in any of my ranked matches in any way, shape, or form, because that is where that's where the challenge is in this aspect of it. And hopefully that's going to be the case. If I have to break down and go to Django, or go back to Saberwolf just to get the Killer again, we'll see if that ends up happening. That's going to be the interesting story that's going to be told in that side of everything. But otherwise, this week, a typical Dead or Alive 5 stream should be happening on Tuesday. And the Gears of War stream should be going on again on Sunday. That's going to be the other interesting one coming up very soon, is WrestleMania. I'm not 100% certain whether or not we're going to be streaming that, but that's for another week down the line. Otherwise, this week we have Raw, SmackDown, NXT, and Impact Wrestling. So your typical reviews. Also, I'm not sure I'm going to be doing much of anything with this yet, but I'm finally watching Lucha Underground. I'm finally watching Lucha Underground in full from its beginning up at least until whenever Season 2 is. I'm about 10 episodes in Season 1. Been enjoying it. Been enjoying the matches, been enjoying the other stuff so far. So we'll see how everything plays off of that. Maybe I do something down the road when I've watched the first 2 seasons. I don't know. We'll see how that goes off, but I was glad that it showed up on Netflix. I'm at least able to watch it in chronological order. I've only seen a few episodes, so you kind of get lost in all that aspect of everything. So if I watch enough of it, maybe I'll do my thoughts and everything about the first season of Lucha Underground to go along with it. So a lot of interesting stuff that could be coming down. It's just gonna be a matter of getting through everything, and this week is gonna be more based on getting stuff recorded than it is more getting out at this point. There's obviously going to be content coming out on your typical aspects of everything, the streams and everything in that sense. And if I have enough time, maybe I'll do another stream like I did last week, where out of nowhere I was able to do Call of Duty Remastered up here on the YouTube channel as well. So we'll see if I'll be able to get some random stream on there again. I would love to get a single player stream going, especially with the aspect of wanting to be able to record another single player playthrough in some way, shape, or form. I still feel like it's either going to be Neo or Resident Evil 7. I don't know which one right now. I have a feeling it all depends on when I'm able to do it. If it's like at middle of night or something like that, where I could turn off my lights and everything and only have like the computer monitors illuminate everything, I could play Resident Evil 7, because I feel like that's going to be the way to play it. That's literally going to be the way to play that game, is lights off and basically getting whatever my reactions are, because oddly enough, I barely watched anything on Resident Evil 7 so far. So I'm hoping to get that going, but there's no guarantees that I'm going to be able to do anything like that either down the line here. So, like I said, this week is going to be more on getting things filmed and everything in that sense. The content that you're going to probably end up seeing is going to be your typical stuff that you normally see, and we're going to try to get some other stuff filmed so I can get it into the editor so it can come out, get it into the video editor, hopefully get it finished, rendered out, and get it out to you guys in a relatively timely manner. It's always weird on my end, because obviously with a full-time job and everything, I don't necessarily have that kind of time to be always editing something and getting it out to you on a daily basis. I wish that was the case. I've got kind of my own daily content with the wrestling reviews to a certain degree, because I don't do it on a daily basis, but it's something that I'm working on trying to get going. And you know, it is what it is. I'm in a busy season where I work at right now, so it's a little bit harder to get things out. So I might have a little bit of a downturn where I'm only doing the typical stuff and you're not getting any extra stuff or anything in that sense out there in the terms of other gameplay or anything in that sense. But I think I'm going to release those first 7 parts to the Ori and the Blind Forest over on my playthroughs channel. Because I feel like that's gonna be completely like that playthroughs channel is completely different from what you're seeing over here. The only time that you see raw, unmitigated gameplay footage and all my fails and everything in that sense is usually multiplayer, and this one is going to be all of the fails and the successes and everything on that playthroughs channel. So you see everything raw. Well, everything raw to a certain extent. I don't typically edit out anything. If you see something in there, you'll typically get it completely raw and completely complete through the entire playthrough, regardless of how long it ends up taking me to get done with certain games, such as what was it? The Wolfenstein: The Old Blood. It took me a good chunk of time to get through certain parts of it, and you get to see every single one of those fails. You really do. Now, that is, to some people, that is actually kind of cool. To other people, it's not so much. But that will definitely be something I'm looking into doing this week, and we'll see where everything ends out going on that side of everything. So I'm stumbling over my words again. Be watchful for anything with my playthroughs channel. It is UC Campbell Playthroughs. That's going to be in usage more for the single player side of everything. Well, you'll see everything over here in the terms of gameplay, multiplayer wise, and obviously the wrestling reviews as well. So that is going to be what happens. I love stumbling over my words towards the end of all these things, don't I? That's pretty much my weekend preview this week. I thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the content coming your way this week. And stumbling over the words again. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. Have a good one, guys.